In this video, I want to point out some of the many differences between a hospital birth preparation course and a course taught by an independent teacher. Of course, there are many different independent teachers, each with her own style, training, and experience, but this is a general overview of these two different categories of classes. The main difference is that hospital classes are bound by the policies of that hospital, so they generally cover what procedures and interventions to expect when in labor. In contrast, an independent teacher will teach up-to-date evidence on interventions and explain the options available while giving the couple tools to advocate for themselves so that they can have the type of birth that aligns with their values. If a woman wants an epidural and plans to rely on the midwife and doctor to manage her birth, and she doesn't mind routine interventions, then a hospital class will suit her needs. If, however, she wants to try to have a normal physiological birth in a hospital, then a hospital course will not teach her that she has options or how to advocate for herself. It's like the old saying, don't go to a Mexican restaurant if you want sushi. How do I know these differences? I often get calls from women who have taken a hospital birth preparation course and then come to me in the same pregnancy to teach them comfort tools as they don't feel prepared to try to have an unmedicated birth. Hospital classes don't have the time to teach a variety of comfort tools and to practice them. I train childbirth educators through Lamaze International and co-teach our course with a colleague, Ella Goldberg. We have had midwives and doulas in our courses, many of whom are very familiar with hospital-based childbirth courses. In our course, they learn how to teach as well as what to teach, so that the expectant parents will have all the information to not only understand the physiology of birth and all the options available to them, but also the tools to advocate for themselves to have the type of birth they want. Ella uses the analogy that taking a hospital course is like going to a shoe store to buy gym shoes and only being shown one type of shoe, as opposed to a store that has a variety of styles for different needs. For example, if a hospital has a policy that women having their first baby cannot give birth in a pool, then they won't tell you that there are hospitals that do allow first birthers to give birth in a pool, as it's not in the hospital's interest. Whereas an independent educator will give you all the options available, including information about the differences between the hospitals. Some couples choose a hospital course as they plan to deliver at that hospital and want to meet the staff. It is highly unlikely that the midwife who teaches the course will be the midwife assigned to you when you are in labor. Think about what type of birth you want and what would prepare and empower you to have the type of birth you want. Yes, birth can be unpredictable and things may not go according to plan, but a course taught by an independent educator will give you the information and tools to keep your birth as normal as possible, even if you need or choose to have interventions. This way you will avoid the cascade of interventions where one intervention leads to another and another. And most importantly, you will feel that you played an important part in the decision-making process, one of the most important factors that has been shown to lead to satisfaction of the birth experience. I'm a Lamaze certified childbirth educator and a Lamaze educator trainer. Follow for more.